A middle-aged Vietnamese mother is sitting alone in the dim light of her countryside kitchen at dawn. In the background, there's a traditional Vietnamese stove where she cooks meals for her family. On the table in front of her is a small bowl of rice carefully covered with a lid. The soft, warm tones and the steam rising from the bowl create a cozy and inviting atmosphere. The scene is both nostalgic and emotionally charged, evoking a sense of longing and remembrance. In the heart of a bustling Vietnamese city, an elderly woman patiently waits at the wooden dining table. It's early in the morning, and the only sound that can be heard is the gentle ticking of the clock on the wall. The soft light of dawn is just beginning to shine through the window, casting long shadows across the table. The woman's wrinkled hands rest quietly on the surface, betraying the strength and resilience she has shown throughout her life. Her deep-set eyes hold a lifetime of stories, and her thin lips are pressed into a faint smile, suggesting a quiet acceptance of whatever the day may bring. Outside, the peaceful sounds of the countryside fade away as the noise of the city slowly begins to rise. But inside this humble home, there is a sense of calm and tranquility that remains undisturbed. The woman sits patiently, connected to the rhythm of the world around her, and content to simply wait for the day to unfold. On a crowded city street, a young Vietnamese man walks with a tired expression. He wears a white shirt and black pants and clutches a lunchbox close to his body. Cars honk impatiently behind him, and towering high-rise buildings crowd the narrow sidewalk. Despite the chaos all around, there is a sense of quiet determination in his posture and the soft lines of his face. He takes each step with a focused gaze, his mind no doubt filled with thoughts of the day ahead. As he continues his journey through the urban jungle, one thing becomes clear. This young man is not just another face in the crowd. He is a testament to the resilience and spirit of the Vietnamese people, as they navigate the challenges of modern life with grace and dignity. Inside a noisy and gray city cafeteria, an office worker sits alone at a table, eating his lunch. His eyes are downcast, and he absent-mindedly scrolls through his phone, oblivious to the hum of conversation and the clatter of dishes fades into the background as if the world itself is dimming around him. There's a profound sadness in his posture, a deep-seated loneliness that seems to emanate from his very core. The vibrant colors of the city outside the window seem to mock his muted existence, serving as a stark reminder of the vibrancy he has left behind. On a simple wooden table in a rustic home, an elderly woman sits next to an old landline phone. Soft daylight streams in through the window, illuminating the worn surface and casting long shadows across the room. The woman's gnarled hands rest lightly on the receiver, her gaze fixed on it with longing eyes. Her face, etched with the passage of time, tells a silent story of a life well lived. A faint smile touches her lips as she remembers the countless conversations that have taken place on the other end of the line. In the stillness of a Vietnamese home, a mother holds an old phone contact list in her hand. The lines of the list are faded and smudged with age, and the mother pauses, hesitant to make a call. Her weathered face is etched with worry and the weight of unspoken emotions. The interior of the house is rustic, with peeling paint and bare wood beams overhead. An overwhelming sense of nostalgia and quiet desperation hangs in the air. The mother stands frozen in time, trapped between the fading memories of the past and the uncertainty of the future. The only sound that can be heard is the ticking of the clock on the wall, a constant reminder of the precious moments slipping away. As the sun sets, a young man walks alone in the rain. His head is down and his shoulders are slumped, his body language suggesting a heavy heart and a tired spirit. Despite the downpour, his eyes remain fixed on the path ahead, lost in thought. As he walks, memories flash before his eyes, transporting him back to simpler times when he was just a child. One particular memory stands out: the soft lighting and gentle touch of his mother, enveloping him in warmth and comfort. In that moment, he feels the weight of her love and the depth of his own affection for her. The rain continues to fall, blurring the edges of his vision and amplifying the bittersweetness of his memories. With each step he takes, he feels the distance between himself and his mother growing wider, making the pain of their separation even more acute. The rain pours down in sheets, masking the sounds of the world and leaving only a few drops on the path. In the midst of the storm, there is a flashback scene. A little boy sits on the edge of a bed, wrapped in a blanket and sipping medicine. His face is pale and drawn, and he coughs weakly. A gentle touch and a loving voice break through his hazy state, and he turns to see his mother bending over him, her face etched with concern. She strokes his hair and feeds him with a spoon, whispering words of comfort and reassurance. Despite the illness that racks his small body, the boy feels the warmth of his mother's love enveloping him and driving away the chill of his fever. In an empty kitchen, a single bowl of rice is covered and placed on a dusty table. Faint sunlight streams in through the window, illuminating the worn surface and casting long shadows across the room. The bowl sits untouched, a silent testament to the absence of its owner. An old pair of sandals rests by the doorway, hinting at the daily routine that once filled these rooms with life and laughter. A deep sense of melancholy pervades the space, a palpable weight that lingers in the air. It is a place where memories still linger and the echoes of the past refuse to fade. A man hesitantly reaches out and opens the wooden door of his old childhood home. As he steps inside, he is greeted by the sight of an empty chair and a covered rice bowl on the table. The chair, though unoccupied, seems to hold the memory of someone dear, a loved one who is no longer there to take a seat. The bowl, with its contents untouched, speaks of a tradition that has been upheld for years, a ritual of love and remembrance. The man is overwhelmed with a rush of emotions, a flood of memories and a profound sense of loss. The faded wallpaper and worn floorboards whisper tales of a bygone era, while the very walls seem to hold the laughter and footsteps of those who came before. The final scene unfolds on a warm background with a faded family photo centered in the frame. Overlaid text reads, YUCAMKHNGCNB NTRV, which translates to the love of mother, does not need repayment, just need you to return. Soft music plays as light particles dance across the screen, creating a peaceful and serene atmosphere. The inclusion of the Vietnamese text adds a layer of cultural richness to the scene, emphasizing the central theme of the video: the importance of family and the unconditional love of a mother. The combination of visual and textual elements creates a powerful emotional impact, leaving the audience with a sense of warmth and nostalgia. The screen fades to black, leaving only a faint glow around the edges. As the glow fades, the camera reveals a soft focus shot of a hand holding a pen or pencil. The writing is done in a flowing script and says, Hi VSMHN, MTNGINGCH. This translates to come home a little earlier. Someone is waiting. The simplicity and rawness of the final frame leave a lasting impression, underscoring the emotional core of the story. And that's it for today's video. If you found this content valuable, please let us know by giving us a like and sharing your thoughts. Your support means the world to us. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on our latest uploads. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next one.